Good morning, everyone. Today it is Wednesday. It is April 14th. It is about 4 seconds until opening. Um, I've been messing around with my little trade ideas scanner, and I've been actually trying to configure it lately to be just to look for more high cap stocks. Right now, my whole setup is kind of revolved around low caps. And what these low caps are basically stocks are kind of under pretty much $10 and below. Um, so right now, what I'm trying to do is just change that to $5 and above for that mid cap, as well as the high cap of 100. Um, Anything above 100 is like mega cap. I don't like to touch that because unfortunately I don't feel as though my account would really benefit that much from it. But with medium caps like uh, 10 to 100, no problem. So we're about a minute and 5 seconds into opening, and right now I'm looking at some high cap stocks, and I'm currently looking at RAD, CRXT, and DLPN. I saw those in the morning, and I thought, they look okay, but honestly, I'm not really interested in many of them. Currently, these are kind of right now, I'm probably going to focus on low caps. Right now, I just got the SQQ, TQQ, and QQQ up just to look at the market. The market kind of looks as if it might be a bullish day. It looks like a bullish day. Let's see, 4,450, 4,450. So we gapped up about. Okay. Wow, okay. So on SPX, we've gapped up about $300. Sorry, $150. That's pretty good. So that's just in the morning. Same with DJI. DJI gapped up $700. Okay, that's great. That's great. NASDAQ did the same thing. You look at SPX right here, they gapped up right here. That little gap up. So that's pretty cool. So that's a pretty bullish statement. Hopefully today will be a green day. You know, that's what we're looking for. TQQ, of course, is going to be going against the market positive trend. But all right. So I'm going to make my trade idea settings go back to low caps for today, just for today. I'm going to continue trading on the paper account until Friday. On Monday, I'm going to start trading high cap stocks, high cap and mid cap stocks, because I want to see what I could do with high cap and mid cap stocks. The reason why I want to tackle high cap and mid cap is simply because of one thing and one thing only. I need to control my emotions. My emotions, unfortunately, aren't in the best of shape right now. I wish I could say it was a lot better than what it is, but unfortunately it is not. Despite it being virtually a year of me, 10 months of me trading, the emotions will always remain as a huge potential, a huge thing that will totally cloud your judgment when it comes to making trades. So you always want to make sure you're, on top of the game, doing everything that you can in order for you to be successful. Because after all, this is a game. This is a game. This is a game, and we are all just playing along. You can have as many technicals as you want, but in the end, the only thing that will help you is controlling your emotions. I mean, you can get the technicals down as much as you want to try and help you, but doesn't mean it'll actually go anywhere. So right now I'm looking at CRXT. I have not eaten. It's been past the 5 minutes, so the open range breakout is it's already done and over with. So I missed a run from 126 all the way to 155. Could have been 40%. Not 20%, 25%. Could have been a 25% gain. Right now it's going to come on with that first little pullback. Usually after the 5 minutes, you'll see where it's going. I'm going to put 2,500 down, just to see where this will go. So 1,666. I'll do 1,000. I'll just do 1,000. So, yes, I do have a webcam. Unfortunately, this is an older webcam. This is actually a PS3 i camera. So that belongs to my i. My webcam for my PlayStation 3. My old PlayStation 3. I do have another webcam coming in the mail on Amazon. So that's great. This thing's starting to rip up. It pulled back. I expect for it to pull back up. The lows, it never went below 143, so that's great. So it's going to pull back up. Hopefully it'll try and reach 155. We're aiming for at least for it to go above this, above 152. That's what we're aiming for this 1 minute candle. 152. You hit 152, you might continue going up. Look at that. Look at that. Already went past it. So now let's see if it could rip up against 155. If it could rip up against 155, oh, I don't have my clock set up. For my clock, I actually just use a extra phone right here. So I know there's something in the corner, the clock in the corner, but honestly, the text isn't that big, and I don't have a lot of screen real estate, so I'm forced to use external clock, external phone. I want to see if this thing will rip for the next 30 minutes. I should have already bought in, way down here at 143, and let it rip up. It's gonna rip up, maybe open green, and I pull back again, and that's probably when I'd buy back. And that's probably when I'd buy in. See, it's going to pull back. The low isn't getting lower, so that's pretty great. You pull back to 148. That's what I'm get on. So the lows are getting higher, and the highs are getting higher as well. I should have bought in at 148. So let's see where you'll go. I haven't eaten this morning, so I am hungry. So that is actually like one of the biggest things on my mind right now. I am probably hangry at this point. So unfortunately. Alright, so I'm going to wait for the pullback, and then I'm going to hop on. Yeah, looking quite bullish. So on the 5-minute chart, it looks like it's having a resistance point of 162. I'm hoping it'll pull back. It looks like it's ripped up a lot already. So maybe in the next candle, it'll go past it. It never went past that 162 point. As you can see, it never went past it. Never went past it. So we're hoping it can at least go past 165 and 16ths now. 165. We want to rip up past 165. And then past that, it's going to be 176. And over the past week, that looks like it's actually about it. And then the next one will be 170. No, we went past that. Next one would be 211. 211 and 190. About 189 to 193. That's going to be another resistance point. But I'm really looking at that 176 for a resistance point. So I'm hoping I can, once it pulls back to the 9MA at 152, I want to see if I can hop on that and hopefully get 25 cents. 25 cents with 1,000, that's 250 bucks. So I'm a little bit late when it comes to these trades. It's not pulling back past 156. I'm waiting for it to pull back. I want it to pull back. I'm hoping it will, but it doesn't look like it wants to. It will, however, open red. So got about 1, 2, 3, 4 should be right now. So now I was hoping that would open red. Keeps getting crushed. Keeps getting crushed. Come on, keep getting crushed. That's what I want. Yes, keep going down. Never pull back to the 9MA. Got about 30 seconds left on the clock. 30 seconds left on the minute. I woke up a little bit late for the gym this morning. I got up at 4:45, but unfortunately I only got out of bed at 5:05, 5:10. So I unfortunately only got to work out for about 45 minutes. So that was kind of a bummer. Usually I like to have a full hour. But fortunately not. Okay, so now it's starting to enter a little consolidation range where the lows are getting a little bit lower and the highs aren't getting as high. So gotta bear that in mind. Again, I'm hoping for that pullback right there. I don't know if it's going to go past this point. I think it might actually, because I am not liking, yeah, there it is. I am not liking these three candles. These three candles, they didn't go anywhere. I don't like that. And the 5 minute says, oh, we're going to plummet. Actually, yeah, we're only halfway into the 5 minutes, so that's actually a pretty good sign. So, buying right now. I'm hoping it can recover. So again, I want to recover up to. I want to recover at least up to. We could go 158. 158 to at least 158, 160. 158 to 160, I'll do that. And it looks like they're getting crushed, so. But again, I'm paying attention to the 5 minute chart. If it falls below 147, I'll accept that as a loss. If you fall under 147, I'll accept that as a loss. 148. Yeah, 148. So, we'll see where it goes. So it should open, I'd imagine red, honestly. Should open red right now, and then it should pull back. Should pull back. They keep getting crushed. Keep getting crushed. I went past. Okay. We're looking for that pullback. That pullback is going to be what we want. And it looks like we have a lot of selling pressure, which means it will be a lot of buying pressure afterwards, because you have the shorts trying to recover. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a nice jump up right now. Nice jump up, nice gap up. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that nice recovery. So this is going to be the first wave. Very first wave right here. If I did not check the news, and that's probably one of the first things I should have done before we even buy into this stock. So I am shooting myself in the foot automatically just based on that. There we go. I'm shooting myself in the foot for not paying attention to the news. I was looking for that, that recovery, but fortunately it doesn't look like it. The volume is getting lower, so that's good. It tried spiking up right here, so I'm hoping this will spike up a little bit higher than the previous volume candles, the previous volume's candlestick. So I'm looking for that. If the volume keeps getting lower and lower, then we're hoping that right here it'll start to pull back, or I'm sorry, start to recover. So again, if it falls below 148, which it did, I'm just gonna have to accept that as a loss. Just gonna have to accept that as a loss. Doesn't look like it wants to really pull back. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? So I guess I'll sell. Why does the spread so much? Oh, yeah, it's only $1. Duh. So I'll accept a loss. $80. Fortunately, I'm hoping it'll continue to. It looks like it doesn't want to go lower, so I actually might have held. That was a big, it fell right below the VWAP, fell below the 20 MA. So right now, actually looks like a pretty bullish, potentially a bullish move right here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two red 5-minute candles, and you got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the 5-minute chart. I was hoping that with this 5-minute it would pull back, but unfortunately it didn't. So it's gonna have a long wick tail if it does. And look, it never fell below the 9 MA. So that should have been a sign for me to actually hold on. Keep holding on unless it continues to fall. See, it's not going lower. Oh, it did go lower. Just went lower. But it still never fell. Oh, yeah, it did. Barely fell below it. So we're going to wait. So 3 consecutive red candles. That's actually really good. That's really good. I'm hopping in. 3 consecutive red candles. I kind of wish I never went in. Yeah. I don't think today is my day. I'm already looking at this, and today is not my day. Today is not my day. I am realizing that today is actually not my day. Yeah, down 120. Just have to sell this and accept the loss. Yep. The new candlestick should have opened. So I hopped on CRXT. Unfortunately, it didn't go in my favor. It did go in my favor for the first 10 minutes, and then it started getting crushed. So that's unfortunate. Oh wow. I'm looking at NASDAQ here. Kind of a lot. That's a lot. Not a big fan of how NASDAQ is looking. And look at the volume. So let's see what happens here. It doesn't want to go lower, so that's a pretty good sign. Oh wow, it did not go lower. That's a great sign. So that's a great sign. Look at that. Look at that. I might rip up. I might rip up. So I believe this is going to rip up. Hopefully it will. I'm on chase 163. That's what I'm aiming for, is 163. I'm hoping my order will get filled at. My order will get filled at 145 exactly. We've passed that 145 mark. We're at 147 now. So there it is. It's starting to come back up. Gonna have to just accept that. So now I'm gonna hold for probably 5 minutes. If this rips back up, it should immediately be ripping back up. It shouldn't really have any resistance. In terms of selling pressure, it shouldn't have much. So let's see if it'll go past 149. Go past 149. 149.90, 150, yes, yes, yes. So now I'm going to hold on until we reach until we reach 151, and then I'll just accept the $15 gain. So lots of sellers at 151 right here. Lots of sellers at 151. So now I'm kind of just recovering. I kind of wish I held on. I always sell my winners too quickly. Usually people sell their losers too quickly. No, I'm the opposite. I sell my winners too quickly. Pretty dumb, but that's how it be. That's how it finna be. The wick right here on this candle is quite small, so that's pretty good. I expect this wick right here to be actually pretty big. To be twice, maybe 3 times as big as the previous 1 minute candle. So I'm talking about a wick that's probably maybe 3 cents, 4 cents. So that's what I'm aiming for the 1 minute. Okay, that's what I'm aiming for the 1 minute. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's see. Today there is not a lot of movers. Today is a slow day. RDL. What? What? What is this? Well, literally only one stock that's moving. Everything else is kind of under 15%. Yeah, see, now it's recovering. Again, I wanted it to go to, what did I say? I said 151. So it wants to try and go past that 154 point. Let's see if it could go past 154, 155, 156, 157. Let's see if it goes past that. The spread is pretty good. It's pretty much on par with the buyers and sellers. So I should be holding on right now. And I probably actually would have recovered probably $40 if I would have held on. So I don't know if it's going to go past the 156. It's kind of looks like it's kind of almost arching out almost, depending on where this 1 minute wick will go. 5 minutes says no, we're recovering. 5 minutes says we are recovering. And look at that, it doesn't go past that 155. So that's a bullishing. You know, the average trader kind of goes off the 5 minute. This should bounce up right now. The average trader goes based off the 5 minute. It's a lot less tedious, for sure. It's 1,000% less tedious. So that's pretty good. I gotta keep on eyeing the 5 minute because that 5 minute is it's kind of that emotional support, if you know what I mean, for a beginner trader. It's not as fast paced. So BRQS, I don't know what you are doing. How much? What is your BRQS? Wow. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. That's out. I don't know if I trust that. I mean, it's got a lot of volume today, so it looks like the volume is actually just starting to spike up. 21 cents. Okay, 25. Again, hang on. Josh, what are you doing? Make sure you look at the news. So what is this? BRQS. BRQS. Borks Technology. Okay, they're a tech stock. They're following NASDAQ maybe, unless there's a certain catalyst. Borks Technology has successfully purchased a 5G license with Qualcomm. So I'm gonna pull this down. So okay, Santa Clara. I think that should be Santa Clarita. Okay, 5G technology. Things up. So I don't know what Borks does. I don't know what their profession is in. I know it's with tech, but I don't know, like, do they produce software? Do they produce phone? It's a Chinese company. So what do they produce? What do they produce? Looks like it recovered a little bit. So I don't know what they produce. I'm gonna go back to CRXT, and I will keep that on the watch list. Okay, so CRXT. Let's go back here. Let's look at the news. Okay. So testosterone replacement, therapy market size, trends forecast. Okay. Something I do want to watch out for is that, you know, these are penny stocks. A lot of these news related events are, like sales. What the hell is sales for? Market research. I don't like some of these news sources are kind of fake, and you really have to watch out for them. I've actually never heard of Blooming Perry online. So for those out there who, and this is pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical is like I don't like messing with pharmaceutical. pharmaceutical and low cap, they could be great pump and dumps. But so what I'm talking about with fake news is that let's look at CRXT. If I could see, I wish I could see. Oh, here we go. So held by institution is 19%. I don't know who holds, who is the bag holder in this. I wish I knew what it was. Actually, wait, no, I can't see that through the history. Use historical data. Let's check this stock out yesterday. I want to see how much the institution was being held by. So let's check it. Let's check it on the 12th. Okay? So CRXT. So CRXT, it didn't really move much yesterday. It only moved, okay, probably 10%. So it should be on here. I'm hoping. CRXT. It's not being, I don't see it. CRXT. I can't see how much it was held by. So that's unfortunate. I was hoping that would work, I guess. It's not. It sucks. I've got to configure that in my little chart. So yeah, this stock, like I said, it never went past that 148, 147 mark. I didn't check out 148. It never went past it. So today is just a slow day. I want to recover that $80, but I feel like I'll be chasing. It's kind of in that range of like if it's in that it's not. It's in that range of virtually 108 to 176, so that's about 68 cents of a spread. So 68 cents for the range break, for the 30-bit range. So I want to see where it goes. Oh, I'm sorry, pre-market. Man, today is not my day. I'm all over the place mentally. When I first did my recording, I ate before I did this, so that probably has something to do with it. For sure. So it just opened. 5 seconds. I am tired too. I haven't drank a lot of water. I haven't eaten. So today is just bleh. Not a good time to buy because you have this huge extended wick. To me, that's a little bit. To me, I don't see it going past that 162 mark. So it's a little bit overextended on this 1 minute. So that's kind of a, to me, that's kind of like a fool's, to me, that's kind of it's kind of like a fake green candle. It's gonna pull back lower. Where it pulls back to, that I do not know. I don't know when it pulls, where it'll pull back. It's gradually going up, so that's cool. Again, let's pull back. Let's get up past that 162. Let's pull up from that resistance of 163. Let's pull up past that resistance of 163. Let's see, time at sales, it never... Yeah, it never went... Oh, it did hit 163. Never went past it. Oh, I missed that. Never went past it. I apologize if this is distracting the webcam. So I'm waiting on that pullback now to the 9MA. I'm hoping it'll pull back to 158, but knowing it lately, it'll probably pull back to like 160. So let me see. People are. I won that 163, 162. How's 160 looking? Lots of volume at 160. Okay. I have a slight ringing in my right ear. Both ears. Huh. So, not really a fan of my little ring going off. I'm gonna take a slight 1 minute break. I'll be on my phone. Should not do this during trading, but I am. It's looking pretty bullish. I'm liking that. I really want it to pull back. It's trying to get higher. You got 5 seconds left on the 1 minute clock. So unless it just magically gaps up, I expect for it to pull back right now. And this is going to be the best buying opportunity. It's going to be probably right around here. That's if it pulled back. If it's not. RSI is saying that it's not too high, but it's starting to get there. That was the best time to buy. The market said, no, we are not getting lower than that. We are not going lower. But if you notice, every single candlestick like this, I thought it was going to go higher. That's why I bought in here. I believe I bought in on this candle. That's why I thought, oh, it's determined to go higher. We never did. You know, so you gotta watch out for those. Right now, my trading strategy is going off support and resistance. Support resistance, time of day. I like to look at the volume, and also I like to check out the exponential moving average. So I like to combine all 3 of those technical indicators with a fundamental indicator, and that fundamental indicator is news. News is everything. So you always have to remember, news is everything. CRXT looks like it's going to be the traded stock of the day. I imagine a lot of people are going to be hopping on to SQQ, QQQ, and TQQ today. SQQ probably mainly for the day. This is a little bit high for me, so you gotta wait for that pullback. I'm hoping that pullback will come relatively quickly. So let's see how BRQS is doing. I know they recovered a little bit, and I knew it. I should have bought there, but I never did. I could have been 15%. 15% of 2,500. That could have been 250. You know, that's if, of course, my order we went through like that because I was looking at it right here. I was looking at it right here. So who knows the outcome, right? Who knows the outcome? So I still expect a nice little recovery. Yeah. They should have been recovering ages ago. Again. So 12,500. So, you know what? I guess we'll do. I don't know why I need a calculator for that. I don't like doing that. 12,500. I'll do it like this. It's recovering quickly, so I missed it, man. Missing this. So it pushed up that VWAP, no problem. Oh yeah, VWAP. I like to trade along the VWAP. That's also another technical indicator. Rise of volume. That's pretty good. Does not want to go lower. Oopsie. Does not want to go lower. I guess I'm just gonna buy at market then. I need to check out the resistance. I'll probably end up selling at 239. So we'll sell off here. I'll accept that right now. Again, today is just me recovering the first 45 minutes of the first 45 minutes of the day, because right now I'm still down 26 plus 80. I'm still down about 56, so you know I gotta do that. This is starting to pull back, so great buying opportunity coming right up right here. So I need to do that like now. So let's do 1K. Pulling up along that VWAP, little doji. So that's a negative thing. So let the shorts come in. Again, wait for that. Wait for this. Wait for the lows to not want to get lower. That's what I'm waiting for. So if you have to wait for confirmation, you have to wait for confirmation. Play it safe. Don't be sorry. Better play it safe than being sorry, right? I only want gainers today, not losers. So right now it's at 152. Let's see if it'll go below 152. It doesn't seem like it wants to go. Let's see where it goes. 152, 152, 152, 152. Yep, recovering. Good sign, but I could easily pull back. We're about 25 seconds left on the clock. So if it opens right here, if it opens a little bit higher, that's all I need for a buy signal. And that thing will raise up quickly. That thing will surge up quickly. So 1 second. So it's gonna open up green. So right now, gotta hop on. I bought market. So now I'm gonna hold on. 5 minute. It's still looking like it's got 1 minute on the 5 minute. So I'm hoping the 5 minute will open out green. Right here. That's what I'm aiming for. Green on the 5 minute. So let's see if it. So now we're trying to pass the 20 MA, then the 9 MA. So again, this is a downward trend. This is a downward trend, and that's a doji. So that should have been kind of like a big oof, you know. So I might be able to just scalp this. If it passes, it's got 3, 4, 5 seconds left. I don't know if it's going to go past it. I don't know if it's going to go past it. Yeah. I was still in that negative trend, so unfortunately I do have to accept that loss. Where are you? I just want to accept it. So I bought at 154. I'll just sell at 154. Come on, 154, 154, 154. I'll just sell. Yeah. I should have accepted that as a loss, but I was too busy looking at a place to sell it at rather than... That was my fault. Okay, well, no, I'm not going to sell now. 5 seconds left on the clock, so it should recover. 5 seconds left. Unless it's still bearish, should recover a little bit. Looking like it's actually bear. No. I'm indecisive this morning. I apologize for that. I'm not fully there. I'm not fully there. Oops. I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I just accepted that $45 loss. You know, I was expecting for it to pull back, but it did not. Unfortunately, the MA crossed, and that was the big sell signal for everyone. I didn't look at that. That was really dumb of me. Really dumb of me. I didn't look at the 9 and the 20 MA. The 9 MA is the red line, and the 20 MA is the orange line. So I didn't look at that, and as a result, I lost $45. And that's what I get. That's what I get. So the 5 minute, again, we were hoping for it to be, you know, to raise a little bit higher, but unfortunately it didn't. So we want the next 5 minute green candle, the next 5 minute candle to become green. That's what we're hoping for, but we are 45 minutes into the day, and this is kind of when everything starts to reverse, is within 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So honestly, I may just accept today as just an L. And I should have held on to this. I never did. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Honestly, that's not a big concern. Not a big concern. Nice little pullback. Could have been a great buying opportunity. Guess I'll just do... So 12,000 shares. You want to go in on that 9MA. So resistance, it's already pretty high up there. So I don't know where this thing is going to go. It could continue to chase a resistance of 2450, and then maybe 2460, and then 2475. So here's a nice little narrow trading range. It almost looks like right here for the 1 minute. Notice volume got lower, so it's almost like the trend is breaking right here based on this. and it had 3 waves. One right here, 2, and then 3. So I expect a pullback. I expect a negative trend. So honestly, I'm just gonna accept today as an L. Okay, today unfortunately was just not my day. I woke up late. I didn't really. I woke up late. I was kind of distracted when I slept. I went to bed late too. I went to bed at midnight. And I woke up at 4:45. So only 5 hours and 45 minutes of sleep. Not great. I like to aim for 7 hours, so I'd like to go to bed at 10. Midnight is not my thing. At least try and get 7 hours of sleep. 8 hours, honestly, if I feel as though it's too much for me. I kind of end up feeling groggy once I get 8 hours. Because my sleep schedule is still a little bit whack. So, I'm just going to accept today as an L. It was great. It was really great to, have the opportunity to trade on the low cap stocks. But that's how it is. Some days are bullish and some days are red. Or some days are green and some days are red. You can't force anything. That's just how it is. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and let's hope Friday turns out to be a little bit better. I don't like trading on Fridays, but Fridays are generally D days for the market. So yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, take care, everyone.